Hey, we are going to talk about how to edit your Google site. So if you have already set up your Google site, you have gone to sites.google.com, you've browsed the gallery, picked a template, and named your site. This is where we go for the starting page. If you want to change this bar here at the top, that gives you the opportunity to change the logo, or add a photo, kind of maybe a photo bar that goes across the top here. You're going to first come over here to your settings, and you're going to click on Edit Site Layout. When you do that, you have the opportunity to click on the various parts of the site that you want to change, whether you want to change the navigation or if you want to change the header. This did come with a logo. I'm going to put here no logo. Now you can get into, if you're at a desktop computer, you can use Microsoft Paint and you can create a logo, or you can use Google Drawings to create a logo. You always have to play around with the sizes and, try a few things, make them see how they fit, that sort of thing. So I'm going to go with no logo for now and click OK. You can click here to edit your horizontal navigation. I'm going to take off products and services, so I'm going to click on that because that doesn't really apply to me in education. I'm going to click remove. You can add a page, and you can make them be links, tabs, or boxes across the top. I'm going to leave it as it is for right now so that when I click on it, it'll go automatically there. You can make any changes to the actual site layout in this mode. Once you're done, hit close, and you'll see the changes are reflected here. If I want to add a page, I'm going to click this plus sign here, create a page. And my new website is called Gav's Appy Hour. Kind of fun. And I'm going to call this page Docs Suite. I'm going to make it a web page. You do have some options. You can make it an announcement page, kind of like a blog post. So if you wanted to create this as a blog, you can use a file cabinet or make a list. So a list of websites for students to access might be a good way to go. Or a filing cabinet, a list of important documents that parents might need throughout the school year. All right, and I want to check, do I want to put the Docs Suite at the top level or do I want to put it under Home? I'm going to leave it at the top level and you can see what that looks like. And click Create. We can always change this later. So you'll see that right now, it defaults to my Docs Suite page, and I can edit this. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to embed something while we're here, and then I'll go through how to add this page to this top-level navigation. So to embed a document, like let's say I've created a Google Doc, I'm going to click Insert, and I'm going to come over here, look at all of my options, images, links, subpages. These we can get into in a little bit. They're a little bit more advanced than what we're trying to do this week, but feel free, if you feel ready for that, absolutely go ahead and mess around with those. We're going to come over here to Drive, and I'm going to insert a document. And the document I'm going to insert is our project choice document. So I'm going to click here, click Select, and you can see it's at 600 pixels height. I'm going to title it Google Apps Project. I'm going to change the name, Project Choices, and I'm going to save. Right now it's on left alignment. I'm going to switch it to center because I like things to be centered. If at any time I feel like I need to change it, I need to make it smaller or bigger, I can come back up here to the properties, change the size. Super easy. And then I'm going to click Save. So now I get to check it out, see how it looks. You can see right now it's taking up the whole page. This is a great way to go if you're only going to have 1 or 2 documents. Otherwise, I might want to go in and change the pixels. You saw it was a 600. Maybe I'll change it to 400 or 300 just to make it a little bit smaller. Okay? And so now we're going to go ahead and edit that site layout. So I'm going to click Settings and down to Edit Site Layout. And I'm going to click on the header. Sorry, the horizontal navigation. I'm going to click Add Page. And I'm going to add, you'll see all of these are the pages that are a part of this template. So I'm going to click Docs Suite, and I'm going to click OK. And you can see that right now that is right next to the About Us or the Docs the home page and the About Us page. And I can click OK. And you'll see that there we go. It's added right there. And I can click Close. That is the basics of how you add a page. If you'd like to know more about how to kind of layer this website a little bit more, for example, if you wanted it to give you more options when you hover over Doc Suite, you can do that. We can have, Doc Suite. I can say make a different page for Google Slides, a different page for Google Docs. We could do all of that. So from the Doc Suite, I'm going to click here and do a plus sign. And I'm going to call this one Google Docs. And I'm going to put the page not at the top level, but I'm going to actually put it under the Docs Suite. And click Create. And here we go. We can see that it's housed underneath the Docs Suite since Google Docs is a Google part of the Docs Suite. I'm not going to make any changes to this right now. I'm just going to click Save. And see our changes have been saved. There's a little notification. A little bit different than in Drive, but that's okay. I'm going to go back to Edit Site Layout. Now, if you make a pretty layered site, you end up doing the site layout page or option quite a bit. And see, now I'm adding this page. I've got the plus sign under Docs Suite, which means there's something housed underneath it. I'm going to click that plus sign, click on Google Docs, because that's the one I want to add, and click OK. But now it's at the same level as the Docs Suite, so we need to make sure it's highlighted and use this arrow to indent it. So now it's not a main page, but it's a sub-page that's housed underneath of Docs Suite. I'm going to click, I'm actually going to change this to boxes because I like the boxes view better. I'm going to click OK. And so now when I click Close, here we've got our boxes. And when I hover over Docs Suite, I can see Google Docs.